Hello, you be beautiful people. I don't know why this bothers me, but that always bothers me. So I'm going to fix that. If you want to make more money in your business, if you want to succeed in your business at a new level, you came to the right place. I'm Michael Botts. I've owned a business for 20 years, and over those 20 years, I've had amazing success, and I've had some epic fails. And through those success and fails, I've created a formula for success, and I teach it to business owners. Every day, I'm here at 9 a.m. to serve you, to lift you up, to encourage you, and to help you grow your business. I like to start with some deep breaths, because what do we know? We know that if we can calm down, if we can stay cool in the storm, we're going to be all right. Tanya, Malcolm, glad you're here. When we start talking about the subject, I would like to try to bring some of you guys on and get your opinion of the subject we're talking about today. We're talking about being frustrated and maybe discouraged because customers aren't saying yes. And we're going to dig into that and see what's going on. Yes, it is a great morning. So let's do our breaths, all right? I just want you to breathe in life, and I want you to exhale doubt, okay? So let's take a deep breath. I'll just exhale doubt. Man, I feel that so much. I feel it off my head, off my beautiful hairdo this morning. I feel it off the back of my neck. I feel it off my chest, and I feel it just fall to the ground. And I am so grateful for that. All right, Chris, glad you're here. We're going to need your input in a little bit, Chris. I hope you can participate. Hope we can figure out the technology. All right, let's take another deep breath. Breathe in confidence. Now exhale doubt. Man, that's so powerful. This is what you do when you're frustrated about your customers not taking your bids. You do this right here because this is going to help you. Let's do another one. All right, I want you to breathe in confidence and certainty. And I want you to exhale limiting beliefs. Whatever limiting belief you have right now about yourself. I can't make enough money. I need a partner. I can't get this customer to do it right. My God, my business is dying right now. Whatever limiting belief you have right now, we're going to breathe in confidence, fill your body with confidence, your infinity, and then I just want you to exhale that limiting belief. Ready? That's all confidence you're putting it in. Now just exhale that limiting belief. Release it. Man, it feels so good. I hope you guys get as much out of it as I do, man, because it is awesome. Billy, I'm glad you're here. Well, every day I start my life with gratefuls. Every day. I sit up at the edge of the bed and I just start saying thank you. My brain's not working right. I'm just waking up, so I just put the words out. Thank you. I say it out loud. And then once I get a shower or get a cup of coffee or whatever I get, speaking of coffee, I have some delicious coffee here. I'm going to take a sip. My hair is a mess today. I start saying gratefuls. I am grateful for, I say the thing, and then I say I am enough. Yesterday I got to meet with Chris, and it was a fantastic meeting, and I am grateful for Chris. And I am enough. Yesterday, my sons won their basketball game, their high school basketball game. They're both on varsity. They both got a lot of minutes and did great in the game. So I'm grateful for that. And I am enough. Yesterday, I got to listen to some live music in the evening. And that was fantastic. I enjoyed it. I love live music. And I am enough. Just by saying gratefuls and I am enough, you start to build yourself. You start to build yourself up. And every day, if you did these two things, these breaths and these gratefuls, it'll transform the way you see the world. And the way you see the world is going to determine how the world treats you, how the world serves you, how the world brings things to you. All right, we're talking today about what do you do when you're frustrated because the clients aren't taking the bids, you can't close the sales. What do you do about this? What can we do about this? I want to hear your input. Malcolm, I know you're out there. Chris, I know you're out there. Tammy, Mecca, you guys have feedback. I want to hear what you have to say about it. I think Stacy's on here too. She's the one that asked the question. I want to hear what you have to say about it. First question I think we should ask, if we're going to stick to the formulas, what is our success formulas? Our success formula is risk, fail, learn, repeat. Our success formula involves serve, solve, and save. And we've talked about and we've started to implement have a great day every day in your business by having gratitude, seed time, guard your gates, friends, bless two people, and don't let a bad moment give you a bad day. Mecca, you're so welcome. Good morning to you. You know, it's funny. Mecca sent me a message. I had just done the show, and she sent me a message, and she said GM. And I thought that was a great message, so I sent back, thanks for watching the show. And now I know GM is good morning. So from now on, when you send me GM, I'm taking it as great message, Michael. Great show. Today's show was awesome. That's how I'm going to receive it. Good morning, Steve. So what do we do when the frustration hits us that our customers aren't taking the bids, we're not closing the sale? First thing, let's look at risk, fail, learn, and repeat. I think we got to analyze the question, risk. Are you putting enough seed in the ground? You know, are you counting on this one bid? Because what happens to me is if I just have a few clients, I care too much about them leaving. And it makes me serve them in a different way, in a desperation way. When I have a bunch of seed in the ground and I have a bunch of clients and things are flowing, and my pipeline is full, then I'm okay. I qualify my clients. I qualify who gets to come in. You know, I'll tell you something that happened to me. I'm writing a book with a company. They're helping me write the book. And even to talk to the guy about doing it, I had to make it a deposit of $1,000. So he qualified me as a customer. Because if I didn't make the deposit of $1,000, I didn't even get in the door and have the conversation about doing the book. So he qualified me before he knew that I was serious. So maybe you qualify your customers in some way. Maybe it's not a deposit. Like my wife, she does restoration work and she serves seniors. And one of the things she does is she'll go out and she'll look at mold and see if she's certified to check for mold. And she charges to go out and do it, to just go out. Now, if they do the work, that money goes towards the work. But if they don't do the work, she still got something out of it. She qualified the customer. So a lot of times, qualifying a customer, say, I'll come out and I'll do the estimate. It costs $275 to do the estimate, but if you get the work done, the $275 goes towards the work. Now you've qualified customers. People that are serious, people that want to get the work done will do that. Now it could be scary if you're in a scarce mode or a lack mode and you don't have a bunch of customers. You might be, well, that's going to run a bunch of people off. But this is what it won't do. It won't have you doing estimates for people that do not want to do work for you. I want to hear some of your thoughts. I know some of you guys own successful businesses. Some of you guys are dealing with this right now. I want to hear your thoughts. Make comments in there. So one thing you can do is qualify the customer. The second thing you need to look at is, have I had some success? Is there a demand for my product? So have you had some success? Do you have sales? Have you got clients? Have you closed deals? Because if you haven't closed any deals, maybe there's something wrong with your presentation. Maybe there's something wrong with your product. Maybe you need to change something. So if you haven't got any sales, I know Stacy asked the question, and I know she has sales, so that's not the issue with her. But I'm not just talking to her. Our motto is, it's not a matter of yes or no, it's a matter of when. Chris says, when they say no, they're just saying not right now. I like that, Chris. That's powerful. That is very powerful. I love that. So the frustration would show up when you need that client. But if you looked at it like, well, we're just going to get them later, and we're going to keep loving on them, we're going to keep the door open, and we're going to keep serving and solving and saving, that doesn't mean you spend a lot of time on it, but you have a system in place to serve them until they need you. That's the way Chris says it. It's not a matter of yes or no. It's a matter of when we're going to serve you. So that's a great attitude, Chris. And if you implement that in your business, guys, that's going to give you a little more power, and the frustration may not set in so bad. The other thing I wanted to make sure I cover is it's okay to be frustrated. You own a business. It's the hardest thing in the world to do. Don't be mad at yourself for being frustrated. Malcolm says, first take a few deep breaths and focus on coming out of your frustration. Once you get frustrated, your mental energy rushes to the lower level thinking, the level of survival, not intellectual. That's beautiful. I love that, Malcolm. I think that's where it's amazing. You and I connect, Malcolm. We are on the same page, because that's what I'm saying is you need to be okay with being frustrated. Hey, I'm frustrated. I own a business. I need more business. I need more customers. I'm frustrated. If you just set in that and be like, okay, I'm okay, as opposed to fighting that. Have you ever said to yourself, I'm so mad at myself for? Do you see that there's two things going on there? So don't be so mad at yourself for being frustrated. Just be like, okay, I'm frustrated. Now, what can I learn from this? And I think that's the next thing is every no you get, really look at why. Now, some people are just not your customers. They're just not. It's just how it is. We need to accept that. We've talked about this before. You don't need everybody to be your client. You don't need everybody to be your client. That is not, you're delusional if you think you can serve everybody, because you can't. There's some other people talking here, but I can't. Why is it not giving me the okay? The rejection is not about you. It's about them. Keep moving. Yes, Malcolm says the rejection is not about you. They didn't reject you. It's just not for them right now. I always tell my clients, look, if you had a plate of strawberries and you were serving strawberries to people and someone said, no, thank you, I'm allergic to strawberries, would that hurt your feelings? That wouldn't hurt your feelings. You wouldn't be frustrated. Oh, why won't you take my strawberries? You're like, okay, if you eat strawberries, you die. So you're not my client. You see? So the frustration is out of an expectation. And there's nothing wrong with having expectations, except that you're dealing with other humans. And anytime you have other humans involved, your expectations are going to get disappointed. Well, even if I'm just by myself, I have an expectation and I disappoint myself. So anytime you have expectations, there's going to be frustration. But just love the frustration. Love that you're frustrated. Hey, this is how every business owner feels. And like I talked about with someone yesterday, your pain and your struggle does not make you special. We are all in pain. We are all struggling. We are all going through the shit. We all are. Everybody that owns a business is going through it, baby. So that doesn't make you special. What makes you special is how you handle it, how you come out of it, how you get through the storm. That's what makes you special. That's why you are a business owner, because you have that ability. And I think one thing we need to talk about is, do you have enough seed in the ground? Because if you have enough seed in the ground, that frustration won't be there. Malcolm says expectations are placing limitations on your potential. So what he's saying is an expectation is a ceiling, and you've put a limitation on what could happen. I love that, Malcolm. I love that you're participating so much. Thank you, Malcolm. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, guys. If I missed someone's comment, I'm sorry, because I'm just using the technology I have. But thank you guys so much, because this isn't just about me. This is about us succeeding as a group of business owners, as a tribe of business owners that are moving forward. Building our business on risk, fail, learn, repeat. So let's close this up. Let's wrap this up. Let's bring this in for a landing. If you're frustrated because a client said no, because you didn't get the sale, I think there's a couple things. It's okay to be frustrated. You own a business. That's going to happen. Be frustrated and then come out of it. Put more seed in the ground. If you have 50 people that have bids and one of them says no, it's not near as frustrating as if you have 3 people that have bids and one of them says no. That's 30%. The other is 0.5%. Do you see that? So get out there and get more, talk to more people, get in the right place. What did we talk about yesterday? Who's your client and where are they hanging out? Go there and hang out. Go there and hang out physically. You know, Chamber of Commerce, BNI, other networking things. Hang out social media. You know, there's whole things that are just for people that are interested in losing weight. There's whole things that are just for business owners. There's whole things that are just for property managers. So hang out where your clients hang out and maybe qualify your customers. You know, are you doing bids for people that are never going to say yes? So now you have this hope, you know, that they're going to say yes and they're not going to say yes. Malcolm says work a different strategy. Check your strategy. You know, what strategy are you using to close the deal? And finally, add value. Add value. I am all about not being the cheapest guy in town. All my clients, I say, do not be the cheapest guy in town. I don't want to coach the cheapest guy in town. But I want to coach people that are delivering extraordinary excellence, and people are begging to do business with you because you have raving fans out there saying, oh my gosh, when I went to this class, it was epic. When I got that service, I will never use anyone else again. Be the standard in the industry. Hey, I love you. We went a little longer than usual today. I care about you, but this is an important subject, and I want you to succeed. If you want to talk about this more, you could get to me and get a free strategy session. You can reach me at my phone number, 703-455-5244. You can go to my website, themichaelbotsexperience.com, and leave an email. Hopefully that'll get to me. I don't check my emails a lot. If you do use my phone number, text me. Don't call me. And come here every morning at 9 a.m. This is free, guys. This is free. Thank you, Malcolm. I love how you're supporting me today. I love you guys. I care about you. I want you to succeed. I will see you tomorrow morning. And I love that someone left a subject for us to talk about. We're in this together. I don't need to bring everything to the table. Malcolm and Chris and some other people made deposits this morning. And I was going to try to see if I could do that real quick. Bring Stacy, add. I was trying to add Stacy. It's adding. I'm seeing if it'll add her. And then we'll see what happens. Just thank you guys so much. I appreciate you so much. I love you. I will see you tomorrow morning. Keep bringing subjects in here. Keep bringing subjects in here. I'm so grateful that someone brought up a subject. You know how much energy I spend on thinking about what else to share with you because I want to serve you? And as opposed to me using and I don't mind this, using my inner voice and trusting the universe, how about you bring a subject that we can talk about? Like Stacy did. This was her subject, and I appreciate it. I love you guys. I care about you. And we will figure out how to add people to this show because I really want to do that. I would have loved to have had Chris on here and Malcolm and Stacy on here. That would have been fantastic. Mecca, I would have loved to have you on here. Let's see who's here. Stacy, Terry, Mecca, Malcolm, Chris, thank you guys for being here. I love you. I've said that like 3 times, but I really do love you. I care about you, and I want you to succeed. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Remember, qualify your customers.